She had two Bloody Marys and too many mimosas. She had lit off the bread in a toaster. Ain't dead yet, revenge get closer. Now she's asking, what's the game plan?
That smoke, a little bit of smoke coming off that.
I'm sorry that your white girl wasted. I'm sorry that you're so bad. It's a strong that you probably can't take it. I'm sorry that you hate it.
Little Jim Swiss in the background, of course. He might be one of the 3 people selected to watch this video. So, I'm drinking a strong-ass double dog from Lion Dog. It's like Raging Bitch, only twice as good. No, it's not. Raging Bitch is one of the best. What's everybody doing out there? What are you doing? What are you drinking? I'm going to be slowing down the day drinking, let me just say. Beer, once football season starts, I'm going to try to just go on past game days. In the occasional Monday night, Thursday night, that's dope. But, got to cut it back a little bit. It's not a problem, you know? It's just that beer is not great for you, let's face it. So, you know, comes and goes. But, don't get me wrong, I'll make up for it on past game days. By the way, Cam Newton, released today. It's mac and cheese time, baby. I love Cam as a dude, but let's face it, the system was not for him. If we were going to keep Mac in there, it was just a few games. That's all that shit was going to be. But, I don't know. What's everybody up to today? I had a massage. That was lovely. And they gave me The Apprentice because something came up with the girl that was supposed to do the massage with firm pressure. So The Apprentice can't do firm pressure. They can't do that certain type. They can only do the basic massage. But she was very good. Her name was Tampa, which, being a Tommy and Gronk fan, Tampa's okay. So the massage was dope. Haven't had one in about 3 years, so didn't really remember everything. But she was great. She even fixed a foot cramp in the middle of it. It just happened spontaneously. And she did some shit to my ankle and told me that the ankle is where those foot cramps in your toes generally evolve from. Cheers to her. And I could have got a Blue Moon or a Bud White, Bud Light, or a wine. 6 different kinds of wine afterwards if I wanted, but I just didn't think that was necessary. I'd rather come have a double dog. But massages are the shit. You know what? I just felt like bubbles going away as she was rolling up my back with her damn forearm. I always give these little girls to normal-sized people. Whatever. It is what it is. So, I just had one thought for my rant today. It actually comes from the sermon I heard. Big shout out Andy Stanley. If anybody here has a relationship with our Creator, you want to check that out. North Point online, North Point Ministries, I think it's called. I don't know. It's in Atlanta. It's based out of Atlanta. But Andy Stanley, if you've never heard of him, really easy to relate to his sermons. And one of the things he said was, if you don't make up your mind ahead of time, fear will guide you. And it just brings me back again to these fucking vaccinations. I think it just applies there too. Like, I was on YouTube because I don't have social media, just kind of riff-raffing with some folks on some other videos and channels I follow, just kind of tongue-in-cheek throwing an argument out there because I know one sentence will get the masses going, you know. And I was talking about the vaccination because that's what the video was on. It was a battle rapper that, you know, he's just a great dude. I follow him. Gems to gems. I don't know. Stop being dirty. It's that guy. But he was on one of his videos talking about the vaccine, and I just kind of put something out there, like I said, to spark the argument. And that's what I came up with, though. Before I even saw this or heard this sermon, I let them know that basically I had already decided on the vaccine before it became, you're making me do it, or before it became a pissing match, really, or, a bigger dick match. It's just, that's what it's become. You're not going to tell me what to do. Whatever. I'm just glad I already decided I'm going to get that shit before that became a thing, because then that didn't even have an opportunity to play in my mind. And if you think about it, when you let that sort of thing determine your yes or no, you're letting that thing decide. I mean, you're letting that thing win. You're trying exactly to not let that happen. You can't tell me what to do. But when someone tells you what to do and you react a certain way, because of what they're telling you, you're letting that control what you do. So therefore, it's the same thing you think you're preventing, you're actually doing. That's how I see it. So I don't know if there's everybody out there like that. There might be some people that legitimately don't want to let anything in their body, but my point was, these same motherfuckers that are against the vax are going through the drive-thru at McDonald's at the same time they're texting about or posting about the vax. I mean, and their big argument was, the people that came at me were, at least we choose to go to McDonald's. Really? Fuck it. That's on you. If that's what the fuck you want to do, you go ahead. But if you're making that decision that the McDonald's hamburger is going to be a good decision over and over and over, versus the vaccine is a bad decision, you have no idea what's in either one of them. But all signs point to, if you get the vaccine, the virus is going to slow down its progression. If you get the burger, Chris the nurse is just going to keep having a job. So basically what I was saying was, either way, it's fucking job security. So go ahead. If you hate the vaccine, I'm going to be able to take care of you when you're in dire straits, because you let something else dictate your emotions, and your emotions actually dictate your decision. Or you're going to go to McDonald's, and then diabetes is a wonderful thing, very easy to care for, but not easy to control. I mean, shit's fucked up. Eventually you'll lose limbs and toes and all that, but that's what I was getting at it. But their whole big thing, after they called me idiot and slave and all this shit, and I purposely did not say anything out of the way when I was in there, because I was lighthearted when I started it, and I knew this would happen. But their whole thing was just that you're not going to tell me what to do. I choose to go to McDonald's. Well, I mean, that's again, that's your thing. If you think McDonald's is food and soda and Coca-Cola and all that shit, that's food, you put that in your body, that's good. I think you're crazy for putting that in your body and not a vaccine. But, I mean, it is what it is. It'll never be a discussion that we can ever come to grips with. We can't come together. I just don't see it. But it is what it is, people. Double Dog, once again, tell me what you think about the fucking vaccine and the fucking state of things, because shit's about to get real again. We're about to go back down to masks everywhere, and nobody can go anywhere. You got to prove your vaccine, but even still, they're going to suggest you wear masks. I see that coming. But what do I know? And again, I think it's different. It's not fair to argue with these people that don't have a hand in healthcare or don't know anybody in healthcare, because you just don't get it. You really don't. And it's okay. You're ignorant. It's not that you're stupid, maybe. You're ignorant, meaning you don't know. You don't understand things. So you're without that knowledge. You're naive. It's not a problem. But the problem is, most people are not letting people in that want to help them out and kind of give them the facts. Again, it's just a rant about the vaccine. It turned out to be that. What I want to talk about was Andy and his great sermon. Andy Stanley has great sermons, let me tell you that. I don't day drink when I'm watching Andy on Sunday mornings, but, you know, I do drink my iced coffees while I'm watching Andy. So I suggest, if anybody has an interest in the Lord, higher power, I say check out Andy. And I say even if you don't, you got nothing to do on a Sunday morning at 9 a.m., you can go online just like the missus and I do. 9 a.m., North Point Church. Anyway, people, I got to work the next 2 days, and then I got a 3-day weekend, and we're going to watch Big K slay Charlie Clips on the 4th. And then we're going to watch Mac Jones slay the Dolphins on the 12th. But people, stay bearded, dark bearded, stay dangerous.